What's up guys, it's Redneck Texan 22 back again with another Halo Reach gameplay, as I will be every Friday. I'm going to make Friday the Halo Reach day, and I will be doing Halo 4 gameplays on the weekends. And stay tuned for some other playlists that may be coming out in the next few months. Before we get started with today's gameplay, I just want to explain a little bit about today's gameplay. It's me using a Banshee on Utopie, and it's me getting an Unfrigg in under 5 minutes. So it's going to be a pretty quick video. So I wanted to explain a few things off the start before we get into it. So the main thing I want to go over is the opening rush strategy. For Utopie, everybody spawns on top of their base, and the best strategy if you're going for the Banshee is to pick jetpack and jetpack immediately up to the top of the tower where there is a teleporter entrance that will take you to the Banshee side of the map, where there's a man canyon that will take you over to the Banshee tower. So there's a little bit of luck in getting to the Banshee and a little bit of skill. The luck part is all about where you spawn. Sometimes you'll spawn further away, sometimes you'll spawn under the tower, and when you jetpack up you'll hit your head on the bottom of the platform. But in this gameplay you'll see I get a really lucky spawn. I'm the closest without being under the tower. So when I jetpack straight up, I'm able to land right on the platform and get through the teleporter before anybody else. The next part is a little bit of skill / strategy that I developed over the years to get to the Banshee first. That's really, in my mind, it's really good because I'm always able to get there before a lot of other teammates. Sometimes even when I'm second or third through the teleporter, I'll be able to beat people to the Banshee. So what happens is as soon as you go through the teleporter, you're going to want to run or jetpack towards the man cannon and throw your grenades across the bridge where you'll see other people who are rushing the Banshee from the other team will be going through their teleporter. Once you hit the man cannon, you want to make sure you hit it at the bottom of it. You don't want to jetpack into the man canyon, or else if the way man cannons work are the closer you are to the beginning of where it shoots you, the more power it'll shoot you with. So you want to run onto it, not jump into it or land on it. Run into it and it'll shoot you with more power, and then when you land over at the Banshee tower, you'll jump once, that'll keep your momentum going, and then you'll tap the jetpack button to keep you going over to the Banshee. And you'll see all that coming up. It just happens in like 30 seconds. So I just want to explain a few of those steps so you understand what you're seeing. So let's go ahead and get into it. So you're seeing I'm playing Slayer, which we don't normally do. I have a full team here. We got a couple guys from the BTB group Fallen with Abrithal Edward and Smug Mexican, a few other guys there. So you'll see I choose to jetpack and throw my grenades, and I landed just on the ground before I went into the man canyon. And instead of jumping there, I jetpacked. You can jetpack or jump. And as soon as I get into the Banshee, you'll notice I do that twist to the right. That's to avoid somebody who's trying to lock onto you with a rocket launcher. A lot of times, opposing team will go pick up their rocket and they'll try to blindly shoot where the Banshee is. Well, some people have practiced that in more in BTB teams. If they don't think they can get the Banshee, they'll try to destroy it. So I like to do that twist motion to get away from that rocket. So you'll see basically from here on out it's just spawn killing. So I'll go over some of the main spawns on this map. You'll see there I get a lot of kills right there around the rocket bridge as I'm trying to protect those rockets so they don't use them against me. And the main rule about spawn killing is wherever you kill them, they will most likely spawn at the furthest spawn away from where they died. So when I kill them on the bridge, they spawn. When I kill them on the rocket bridge, they spawn over by the laser side, going towards the laser bridge. And when I kill them over there, they can spawn under mountain or in their building. So you'll just see me rotating between those, basically those 4 spawn points. Just pretty much the whole time. Some other tips and tricks with the Banshee here is you'll notice about every time I'm using the Banshee bomb, I'm not really using the phasers. I'll show you some phaser use here in a little bit. I'm using a lot of splash damage to kill these guys. You'll notice I just shoot the walls or the ground near them to get the kill. And pretty much every time I shoot a Banshee bomb, I do a backflip because it takes a couple seconds for your Banshee bomb to respawn. And doing a flip helps you evade and also keeps you from moving forward too fast, so you're able to take out multiple targets in an area with multiple Banshee bombs. So the other thing that's really helpful is we are running a Warthog, which is tremendously helpful to the Banshee, probably more so than anything else. And the reason is because they are able to take out a lot of jetpacking opponents, and they're able to get a few spawns that I can't access. just giving a completely different angle being on the ground versus being in the air. Also, sniper control and laser control are also important if you're trying to do this, so you really need to have a team if you're going to do an unfrig this quickly, and especially in a Slayer match, which only goes to 100 kills. Obviously, getting 40 of those kills for an unfrig is pretty tough. You gotta be killing pretty quickly. As in this gameplay, you see, I think I got the Banshee at 14:30, and I think it takes me about 4 minutes and 30 seconds, so I'm getting about 10 kills a minute. So you'll see I'm just rotating between the spawns, and depending on how good your teammates are at spawn killing, they will cause the other team to spawn in groups and not just individuals. So you should be able to get a lot of multi-kills that way with even just with one Banshee bomb. So you'll notice the other thing is, well, here's a bad part right here. I'm actually under this bridge here, and I didn't realize it. And when you're doing your flips, you want to make sure you watch out for you know, any part of the map like that bridge or a tree or something, because smacking the Banshee into a rock or just that platform will really hurt your Banshee. So that was not the best move, but in this case we have such a strong spawn kill, it really doesn't come back to hurt us. So anyway, so just rotating between these spawns, you'll see I usually cover that rocket bridge pretty carefully, because I don't want them to pick up the rockets. That's pretty much the only power weapon on their side of the map that it's tough to control. You see there the Banshee can lock on to vehicles, so that's really helpful to do, especially at a distance. You can lock on. I always recommend aiming above the vehicle, because if they turn or go around a hill or something, it just gives you your Banshee bomb a little bit more elevation. So right here they're spawning together, and with one Banshee bomb I get an overkill. So just really good spawn killing by the team. So once people start jetpacking, you'll see I use the phasers and I start splattering. The best way to splatter with the Banshee is to do the forward flip, not the backwards flip. For some reason, when you do a backwards flip near an enemy, it sometimes lags them and it won't splatter into them. It'll just knock them away from you, or it'll actually let them attach onto the Banshee, and then they'll be able to get an easy hijack or skyjack medal. But doing the forward flip gives you a little bit more momentum and directly allows you to splatter into them. So I like to do that. As you'll see, I think I get another splatter here in just a second by doing the forward flip. So very, very powerful move. Also switching to phasers is helpful for the jetpackers. You can also practice and get really good at Banshee bombing the jetpackers, which is a little bit harder, but really cool to do when you do it. So here I'm one more kill for the unfrig, so I just push in to 5 guys spawning because I know I want the unfrig. The game's almost over, so I sacrifice the perfection to get the unfrig. It was my choice, but if I wouldn't have flipped under that under their portal bridge, then I probably would have had enough health that I would have gotten both. But unfortunately, in that situation, I just made a choice, so I rushed in there. Mostly, I was just excited the fact that I was able to get an unfrig in a Slayer match that ended in, overall, the match took 5 minutes. But once again, it took me 30 seconds to get to the Banshees. So I thought that was a pretty cool unfrig. Hopefully, you learned a little bit about the Banshee and about spawn killing. I don't think I've ever done a Banshee gameplay yet, so that's my strategies with the Banshee. Once again, this map, I've done some other videos on this map, so if you want to know what to do with the laser, or what to do with a sniper or warthog, look for some of those other videos. But it's really important to have a team because just there's so many weapons that you need to control to be successful. Otherwise, if you're going into this map without a team, I wouldn't really recommend going for the Banshee unless you'd have to do a lot more evasive flying, because you're going to be getting sniped at and lasered at and rocketed at, and people will target you more because you're a higher threat. But in this gameplay, you could see the sniper and the warthog were dealing so much damage and getting so many kills that people didn't really start targeting me much until the end, when I was already on my way to my unfrig. So hope you guys enjoyed that. A few more things I wanted to let you guys know about, just about these gameplay videos. I'm really excited to start doing some community gameplay commentaries. So if you have some Halo Reach videos or Halo 4 videos, I want to teach you guys how to submit those videos. So first step, you'll go to halowaypoint.com, and you'll see you'll either need to sign in or it'll already have you logged in. And you'll look for your username in the top right corner and go ahead and click on it. And then your personal profile page will pop up, and you can click your file share button right below your username. And then you'll want to click Films. and it'll show you all your films. You'll also be able to switch between your Halo 4 and your Halo Reach file shares, so make sure you just look around for that accordingly, and when you find either the file share page or the video you want, you can click on that and then select and highlight your URL and copy and paste it into an email to rednecktexan22@gmail.com. And make sure to go ahead and throw a little bit of description on what it is about your gameplay that you really like or that you think makes it commentary worthy. Once again, I'm looking for full gameplays right now. I'll let you guys know when I'm looking for montage clips if I want to make like a community montage for 2-for-1s or sticks or something crazy like that. But right now, I'm looking for either a full gameplay or a section of a gameplay, about 5 to 10 minutes long, or a full gameplay. And yeah, I'll take a look at them, and maybe I'll get in contact with you, and maybe you'll have one of your videos up on the channel. So once again, thanks for watching. You guys have a great day.